Hello all, you are watching Learn Computer with RCS channel. This is our fourth video of our series related to basic information of computer, in which today I am going to discuss about the different generation of computer. In this video, I will tell you the main features of different generations and what are the technologies we used in these generations. So let's start the video, but before starting it, do like, share and subscribe my channel. First of all, we will discuss the different generations and their time period, and after that we will focus on the main features of these generations. So let's start. First of all, what is a generation? Generation in a computer terminology shows the changes in technology in the field of computer science. That means we can divide the computer generations according to changes happen in their technologies. Okay, there are totally 5 generations till date. The first generation, the period of first generation is 1942 to 1954, and the second generation period is 1952 to 1964. The period of third generation is 1964 to 1972, and the fourth generation is 1972 to 1990, and the current generation in which we are working, that is known as fifth generation. Its period is 1992 onwards. Okay, so these are the periods of different generations. Now we will discuss the basic their main features of these generations in our next slide. Okay, first of all, the main features of first generation computers. In first generation computer, we used a device that is known as vacuum tube. That means vacuum tube technologies are used in first generation computers. We can say that they are not reliable computers, and they support machine language. Their cost is very high, and they generate lot of heat, and the processing of these computers were very slow because the input and output devices are very slow. They are bulky in size, and they need air conditioner to cool them, and they are non-portable. They generate lot of heat. That's why they need the air conditioners to cool them. Okay, they are non-portable. They cannot be put one place to another place very easily, and they consume lot of electricity. And now talk about the examples. Examples of first generation computers are ENIAC, EDVAC, UNIVAC, IBM 701 and IBM 650. Okay, now let's talk about the features of second generation computers. In second generation computers, we used transistor in place of vacuum tubes. They are reliable as compared to the first generation computers, and they are smaller in size as compared to the first generation computers. They generate less heat, and they consume less electricity as compared to the first generation computers, and they are faster, but the cost is still very high. They need also air conditioner to cool them, and they support a new language that is known as assembly language. Okay, so assembly language was developed in second generation computer. They support machine and assembly language both now. Okay, examples of second generation computers are IBM 620, IBM 7094, CDC 1604, CDC 3600, and UNIVAC 1108. These are the example of second generation computers. Okay, I hope you understand the main features of second generation computer. Now talking about the third generation computers. The main features of third generation computers are, in third generation computers, a new technology were used that is known as ICs. IC is basically made of a semiconductor device element. Okay, it is a device that is made of semiconductor element. Okay, so that's why they are very reliable. They become smaller, and they generate less heat, and they become faster, need less maintenance, but the cost is still very high, or they need air conditioners also. They consume lesser electricity and support high level languages. In third generation computers, we use high level languages. High level languages are those languages that is understood by the user. Okay, that means like C, C++, Basic, COBOL. These are the languages that we use in third generation computers. Okay, examples of third generation computers are IBM 360 series, PDP personal data processors, IBM 370 and 168 series, and TDC 316 series. These are the example of third generation computers. Okay, now let's talk about the fourth generation computers. The main features of fourth generation computers are, in fourth generation computers, a technology used that is known as VLSI. Very large small integration technologies are used in fourth generation computers. They are very cheap. They become very portable and reliable. They are smaller in size. High level languages are used in fourth generation computers. No air conditioners required. Now the two new things were developed in fourth generation computer, that is internet, and great developments happens in the field of networking also. Okay, and the computers become very easily available now from the fourth generation computers. Okay, if you talk about the examples, DEC 10, Star 1000, PDP 11, and Cray 1 supercomputer is also developed in the era of fourth generation. Okay, so these are the main features of fourth generation computers. I hope you understand it. Now talk about the last generation, that is known as the current generation of the computers also, that is fifth generation computers, in which we are working right now. The main features of fifth generation computers, the technology that we are using in fifth generation computers is ULSI, ultra large small integration technology. Microprocessors are based on this technology, so the processing is very fast. Okay, experts are developing such system that makes the real life situations, that handles your real life situations, and programmers and scientists are working on development of artificial intelligence machines and natural language processing. Okay, and for processing, the technique used, that is known as parallel processing, and a new technology that we are using in the fifth generation computers is known as superconductor. So this is all about the generation of computer. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, do like, share and subscribe my channel. Meet you in the next video soon. Thanks for watching.